Hello, today is Friday, December 30th, 2022. My name is Kyle, and this is Maker Notes. It's the last Maker Notes of the year, everyone. I am so excited to get to talk to you about this shadow knitting kit. So it is 100% Lily approved. Lily's my cat. It is called Loving Cats, and it is by our friends at Garn Manufacturer. It is a beautiful shadow knitted shawl. It's triangular, as you can see, using just 2 colors of yarn and super simple techniques. So I'm going to show you what the yarn looks like in person. Here's the gray, which I just think is so beautiful. So this is the gray, and you can see, let's see, turn it around here. It is made of 8 plies of yarn. So you're going to hold all those little plies together as you work. It's done using a size US 6 or 4mm needle, circular needle, and it is just knit and purl stitches. So there's the gray, and it is paired with white. So gray and white. This is what it looks like. This yarn has just a little bit of a sheen, which I think is really wonderful. Each of these cakes of yarn is 200 grams. You just start working with either, with 1 and 1. And you work back and forth with one color, back and forth with the other, and follow the pattern. So the pattern itself is both charted and written. You're gonna get a printed copy. I have one here. You get a printed copy of the pattern, as well as a little handout that explains a little bit about how to navigate the pattern itself. The charts are pretty easy to follow. It's just a matter of understanding what all the symbols mean, just like any other chart. So if you are new to shadow knitting, you've never done this before, we invite you to download our free practice piece. So we have a little shadowy practice project for you. It's in our newsletter. You click on that button, you can download that pattern, use whatever yarn you want, whatever needles you want, and follow those instructions, and that will give you an introduction to the technique so you understand how it works. And then once you have those basics figured out, then it's really easy to cast on and get going. And you can make this really awesome shawl. It has 4 cats on it, and the 2 center ones, their tails make that sweet little heart. We have a few of these in stock. When we sell out of these, which I think we will, I think there are more. Are you a cat lover? I love cats. We will probably sell out of these, which is great. We are able to get more. It takes us just a few weeks to get them back in stock. So once we see that they have sold out, we'll add pre-order to the name of the product, and we'll get some more of those on order for you. And then as soon as they show up to us, we will get them out to you. So that is the Shadow Knitting Loving Cats shawl. You will need to purchase, you'll need a needle. Now's a good time to get one. We'll talk about that in a second. You could use stitch markers if you wanted. They're not really necessary. You'll need a tapestry needle to weave in the ends, scissors, and some time. That's pretty much it. So that is that shadow knitting kit, the Loving Cats Shadow Knitting Kit. There are some sales going on. It's the end of the year. So we have this year-end event going on where we have lots of different products on sale at different amounts. So I'll run through those for you really quick. The first one is all of our hand-dyed yarn. So this is yarn that we've dyed in our dye lab right here in Kent, Washington. It is all 17% off now through the end of the year. And I'll just ramp up to the big finale of half off. 18% is what discount is for all of the Addy products. There are very few that are not included, which would be like the Addy Express Pro machine, which is a better deal than 18% off already. And also the parts for the Addy machines. So those repair parts are not included in the sale. 20% off all of our greeting cards. So we have quite a few different really awesome greeting cards, including the high fiber collection, which is photographed pieces of knitted art that look like food. They're really cool. And other stuff. There's other ones as well, but there's lots of food. So check those out. 21% off, because why not 21? All of our leather purse cages. So these are these really awesome leather cages that we designed and had made, and you can knit or crochet or weave or sew different liners to put inside it, and you can switch those liners out really easily. So it uses snaps to hold the liner into the cage. Super fun, really creative way to tote a project if you are interested. So 21% off the leather purse cages, 22% off all of the haiku yarns. Again, 22% off all the haiku yarns. That's a pretty good deal. You want to make sure that you stock up if you're interested in any of those yarns. It's including all of the new ones, even like Madrona and all of the Simplicity and Simply Natural. Concentric, of course, as in the picture. So check that out, 22% off of all of the haiku yarns. 25% off select bags. So we have a number of different project bags that are on sale. When you check out that link on our website, you'll see which bags are on sale. What else? 29% off all of the fabric paints and dyes. That's a really good deal as well. So if you're interested in doing some painting on silk, or you'd like to do some painting on fabric or dyeing yarn, there are quite a few options for you in that category. 29% just for a few more hours till midnight on the 31st. What else? 38% off all of the Marabou stencils, which are these really wonderful stencils. So if you are interested in doing some stencil work on fabric, or want to get really creative and do stencil work on knitted pieces, you can knit a fine knitted panel and then maybe do a stencil on top of that. I don't know, it could be kind of fun. Those are cool, super interesting and inspiring at 38% off. 40% off the Envia bag. So this is a really cool bag. It comes in a turquoisey teal color and or black, the two choices. And they are leather bags that are meant to hold like interchangeable sets and tools for crocheters and knitters. And there are two different inserts that hold tools like crochet hooks or interchangeable needles or hooks. And then there's also a clear little bag insert. So it's got a clear front and it's got a sort of a zip on it that holds all of the small pieces that you might use, tapestry needles and stitch markers and little scissors, that kind of thing. So all of those components and the bag comes with the strap, of course. You can also buy just the straps if you wanted to use those for something. Those are all 40% off. And then the big finale, half off all of the buttons. We have thousands of buttons, literally thousands of buttons. So you can check out all of the options. You can sort them by color. You can sort them by size, the diameter. You can sort them by, I believe, what kind of, how they're installed. If it's a shank button or it has 4 holes or 2 holes, whatever that you might be interested in. So check all of those out. Those are all half off. So all of the year-end sales that I'm talking about here, those all end at the end of this year, which is just a little tiny bit away. So that is it for today's newsletter. We are going to have a day off on Monday. So our New Year's holiday is recognized on Monday. So our shipping will be closed, our shop will be closed, but we will be back bright and shiny in the new year on Tuesday. So if you have questions or need anything else, we will be answering all of your emails and phone calls and that on Tuesday. Have a very safe and happy New Year, everyone. We are so grateful that you are in our lives, and we look forward to 2023 being even more remarkable. Thank you so much for watching.